Hello there, and welcome to Foodie Legends, your go to source for the best foods to eat around the world and its history. In our previous video, we made a return journey to the Philippines to have a sip of the food of the oldest Chinatown in the world. Now, we are going to dig deeper into Filipino cuisine's highly priced delicacies. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell so you guys can catch up to our latest food journeys. Without anything further to do, let's go! Aside from rice, noodles are one of the most well-loved staple dishes in Philippine gastronomy. Noodles in Filipino culture symbolizes long life, a remnant of the Chinese influence in the country's food and culture. As a result, there is a plethora of such delicious dishes in the Philippines, and for today's video, we are going to have a taste of these 5 noodle delights. Coming in at number 1 on our list is Pancit Malabon, a decadent noodle dish that once you have a taste of it, you'll feel so bad, but at the same time, you'll just feel so good because it's so delicious. Pancit Malabon is a seafood-based noodle dish that originated from Malabon, a city known for its abundance of fresh seafood. This truly reflects on our first pick's main trait, a perfect homage to the sea, summarized by a platter of noodle goodness. Yeah, you got that yummy, that yummy, Pancit Malabon is a stir-fried noodle dish that uses thick rice noodles. It is flavored by a rich sauce infused with shrimp and pork broth, garnished by a garden of seductive toppings such as crushed pork cracklings, or also known as chicharron, mussels, squid, shrimps, sliced cabbage, fish flakes, and hard-boiled eggs. Pancit Malabon is commonly served in a bilao, a flat platter or basket made with woven wood, normally used to clean the rice grains in a traditional manner. Pancit Malabon is a luxurious noodle dish that pays honor to Malabon's coastal waters, served on special occasions, just like most Filipino noodle dishes. However, it is easy enough to cook in your home, but be careful not to eat too much if you want to take care of your heart and your calorie intake. Coming in number 2 on our list is a noodle dish that we may unofficially call Pancit Malabon's twin sister, the Pancit Palabok. Next to lechon and Pancit Bihon, Pancit Palabok is considered to be one of the mainstays in a typical Filipino fiesta. Yet it is a dish that was received in a lukewarm fashion outside the country, but under a great cook, Pancit Palabok is worth craving for. Unlike most Filipino noodle dishes that were influenced by Chinese cuisine, Pancit Palabok is considered by seasoned food historians to be an authentic Filipino dish. Preparing Pancit Palabok almost mirrors that of Pancit Malabon, but the two differ on what type of noodle is being used. While Pancit Malabon uses thick rice noodles, Pancit Palabok is more attuned to the thinner rice noodles such as vermicelli or bihon noodles. Just like Pancit Malabon, the sauce used for palabok is made of shrimp stock, although the latter has a thick consistency, almost like a gravy, and colored into a vibrant orange color with some achuete. The sauce is then placed on top of the noodles to be mixed later by the hungry eater. The palabok is then topped with slices of boiled eggs, chicharron, and scallions. To amplify its flavor, the palabok is then slightly doused by a piece of calamansi, known as the Philippine lemon. Calamansi is sliced at the top and then squished over the palabok plate with the seeds either strained by a fork or you can just simply pick it off later. Have a try of Pancit Palabok and tell us your thoughts in the comment section. Our next pick is what you may consider a handy dish. And by that, we mean it quite literally. Coming in third on our list is the Pancit Habhab, a popular noodle snack from Quezon Province. Although also known with its formal name as Pancit Lukban, Pancit Habhab gained its name as the humorous Filipinos used the sound of enthusiastic eating known as habhab as a nickname for this beloved noodle dish. Pancit Habhab was born in the municipality of Lukban in Quezon Province. Preparing this dish is easy and straightforward, which means it is geared to accommodate with a fast amount of time. This dish gets annihilated by the hungry eaters who flock on the habhab stalls all over the town. This noodle dish is made by sauteing dried flour noodles, or miki lukban, with garlic, onions, pork belly slices, pig liver, shrimps, bok choy, carrots, and chayote, and then flavored with soy sauce, pork broth, and black pepper. Once cooked, here's what makes Pancit Habhab portable. The noodles are served in a banana leaf, topped with a sauteed meat and vegetables. And you can flavor it with a bit of spiced vinegar as an option. And there you have it. No utensils, just your mouth munching down on the Pancit Habhab served on a banana leaf. Portable and easy. Just be careful not to spill it though, and wipe the excess sauce off your mouth. Ah, yes, we finally reached this part. The most controversial Filipino dish. Coming in four on our list is the Pinoy Spaghetti. The Pinoy Spaghetti, or the Pinoy Spaghetti, is the Filipino adaptation of the Italian pasta dish of the same name, with a bolognese sauce. It was a dish believed to have been introduced to the country during the American Commonwealth period of the 1930s, quickly developing as a favorite dish of the Filipinos during that time. With the outbreak of the Second World War, many ingredients from this dish became excruciatingly scarce, particularly canned tomato sauce. Filipinos are known for their ingenuity in times of desperation, and so it was in this dark moment that a food technologies turned guerrilla named Maria Orosa invented the banana ketchup, an alternative to the now scarce tomato-based products. Her food recipe inventions saved a lot of lives from malnutrition in the war, and she remains a highly respected figure in the Hall of Filipino Scientists. Orosa's banana ketchup became a favorite condiment in the typical Filipino pantry, and as a regular ingredient in what we will now know as the Pinoy Spaghetti. Pinoy Spaghetti is not so different from its original counterparts. Instead of the usual meatballs, Pinoy Spaghetti has sliced hot dogs and ground meat as its toppings, coated with melted cheese. Its most defined characteristic, however, is its major sweet flavor profile, which is a favorite taste in Philippine gastronomy. Cheap and easy to make, Pinoy spaghetti became a favorite dish in birthday celebrations and other special occasions, especially for children's parties because Filipino mothers realize that their kids love eating sweet dishes. Apparently, it's a habit that most Filipino take with them to adulthood because it remains a classic favorite for all ages. Still, it may take a while before it becomes well loved outside the Philippines. The idea of sweet pasta is so wild, probably. Nevertheless, give it a try and be amazed by how good Pinoy spaghetti is.
So good.
To conclude today's episode, let's have soup. Coming in last but not the least on our list is none other than the Paz Batchoy, a famous noodle dish from Iloilo City. Paz Batchoy is Philippines' answer to the Japanese ramen. But don't let looks fool you. Paz Batchoy is a unique dish on its own, delicious, fulfilling, and refreshing to the senses. There are many origin stories chronicling the birth of the batchoy. with various Batchoy restaurants claiming to be the creator of this noodle soup dish. However, there are sources claiming that the origins of La Paz Batchoy were born in the Chinese communities that sprung around the area. The word Batchoy was theorized to be derived from the Hokkien word Batchoy, which means meat soup. La Paz Batchoy is made by boiling pork or beef parts for several hours to produce a simple broth with rich flavors. The broth is then poured over a bowl filled with round egg noodles known as Mickey, and then the entire thing is topped by various meats such as pork offal, liver, kidney, and spleen, beef or pork loin, crushed chicharron, and a boiled or raw egg, depending on the customer's preference. Normally, the soup is sipped first and the customer can ask for free servings of broth, known as caldo in the local language. Beloved as an afternoon snack or a post-drinking binge soup, La Paz Batchoy truly earned its reputation as a beloved Filipino noodle soup. Thanks again for tuning in with us here today at Foodie Legends for our latest episode. I hope you enjoyed this video and got a nice taste into the tasty noodle dishes that the Philippines has to offer. Before you go, be sure to like this video and click the subscribe button for more delicious content every week. We'd love to hear your thoughts too, so leave a comment below to let us know what your favorite part of the video was, or if you want to just leave us with a few thoughts. You guys are awesome. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.